guys, I'm ChezPride and welcome to my gameplay review for The Sims 4 My First Pets stuff pack. And I'm super excited to bring you this part in particular because in this part I'm actually playing with me and my family. I've uploaded a video making me and my fiance, who you see here, on my 1 year on YouTube, but we have different hairs now. I also made all our pets on videos when the Sims 4 Cats and Dogs came out. I made all our pets, but I have not shown off the apartment, and I have to go over my first pets stuff. So I really wanted to do that because we love little pets. Unfortunately, they don't have turtles because they don't have reptiles or birds. They only have rodents, so unfortunately we cannot have JT, which is our turtle, and we could not have Pretty Girl, which is his dad's bird, if we wanted to as well. So unfortunately we can't have those, but we can have little rodents, and I've always wanted a hamster, so that makes me really happy because we do have all 4 types, but I really wanted to have a hamster because that's just like something I've always wanted. But anyway, so let's go into the play now. So we'll actually just turn off the game and turn on the radio because that's just something we always have going as music. Alright, so right here we have all 4 rodents. Of course, my favorite is the hamster. I've wanted a hamster since I was a little girl, which is another reason I want to do the gameplay with our characters. So this is Mr. M. All these names actually kind of have a personal meaning. So Mr. M is kind of a representation of a guinea pig I used to have named Myrtle. That was given to me by someone I really cared about. It's not dead, I just no longer have it, and that wasn't really my choice. So I don't really want to talk about it, but I still really miss him, and both of us really miss him, actually, both me and my friend, and my fiance. So, I kind of named our hamster after him. We have a hedgehog named Danny. I actually have a friend that I met through the internet. Her name is Danny, and she is like obsessed with hedgehogs. Like, she actually owns one, and she's like, her spirit animal to her is a hedgehog. So I had to, of course, name my hedgehog after her. And then Alonzo is our rat, and if you watch Doctor Who, you probably would get that reference. And then also we have Bubbeluga. It's a Bulbazils or something. It's based after a void critter, which is pretty much a Pokemon, which I thought was perfect for Gage because he's like the Pokemon master, like for real, like. So I figured he should have his own Pokemon, which is why it is over here separate from the rest. So let's go into actually playing with these characters. I don't know why my sim was trying to travel. Now is not the time. So we actually need to gain friendships with this because, as you can already see, she actually already has a friendship with Mr. M. And it's not, which is weird because you feel like it would be under this category, but it's not. It's not under the household category either. You literally just have to go to all your acquaintances to get to your rodents acquaintance, but I really like the fact they can do this. So we need to actually introduce her to all of them. I'm not sure if just observing will do that, but let's try to observe all of these. So she started on this one, so we'll go around. And that way I can show you what observing them looks like. It's not that interesting, but it's something. And the pets are discovering their fears. Great. I do actually have this family in my Lesbian Lover 100 Read Challenge world, but I'm not in my Lesbian Lover 100 Read Challenge world because I didn't want to like waste time because I'm in the middle of the jungle. So Yeah, but right here is the perfect time to show this off. I do have the pets mod, so most of the time you won't, like, you can't demand your pet to do this, but they can do this. So pretty much you can get them to react to the pets. Like, the dogs will only, like, sniff and bark at it, but, like, you can get them, they'll, like, observe and paw at it, and then if they're in the tunnels, which I can't force them to go into the tunnels, but I'll show this when they are in the tunnels. If I catch it, they will actually react to them being in the tunnels as well, especially Athena. I've seen Athena do it quite a few times. This thing right here, she can also just lay on top of it and watch him from the glass underneath as well. So let's see, did that actually, yeah, that gets them to have a relationship with them. You can just observe them and you'll automatically get a relationship. I want to know if they can do it quicker though. Let's see, we'll observe and then observe. You can, no, you come observe, and I don't know if you have the interaction to do that as well. Stop dancing. Alright. But Oliver right here is kind of reacting to it, just like sniffing it and barking at it. But so it says, Content wrote it. Chez is overcome with an overwhelming case of cuteness after watching her happy little critter scamper around in its habitat. So that's apparently good. And then there's a pipe-sized exercise. You spin my trial round and round, round, right round, when you go round, round. Alright. Aww, why are you sad, Athena? Whoa! That's so unlike Chelsea. Chelsea hates water. Sorry. I might get distracted a little bit by my own animals, and I'm sorry if I do, but I'm going to try not to. But anyway, most of their cages are in pretty good condition already. Like, I don't need to fill its food or clean it. Not yet, at least. And I don't want you exercising or in that outfit. Can you change outfits into everyday outfit? And we don't need the welcome wagon here. If they want to come in, they can, but I'm not doing the event right now. Like, I'm getting all the beginner stuff because I just transferred my family into another file. Okay, but we can feed them a treat. And I do want to get my friendship up with the hamster. Because I'm curious to see, like, you getting more interactions when you raise up your friendship, or like you get less of a chance of biting them. Getting bitten, because like we can we can talk. Okay, well first of all, let me just show you this. We're gonna have her come play with Mr. M. And how's our friendship with him right now? It's alright. It's not like brand new. At first, like, I have to get this picture, just like, yes. This is what playing with them sometimes, and sometimes at the end they'll end up like biting you and like clinging onto your nose. Yep, just like that. And I feel like that might have something to do with the friendship. So it says, it makes you in an intense mood. It says, bite-sized bite. Ouch, that was just a little nibble. That was a lot of pain. So you might want to like talk with them and stuff. When you get to talk, you can ask about a day, ask about rodents, call a name, talk to, tell a secret to Mr. M, or yell at. We definitely don't want to yell at him because that would definitely give us a negative relationship. And so would call names. But we can ask about rodents, and we can talk to Gage, you have your own computer. He's always getting on my computer. I swear. Let's see. We can tell a secret. And we'll feed another treat as well. I'm trying to see, they're still acquaintances. I don't know how quickly you can get our friendship up with them. We'll ask about his day. Maybe feed another treat. We'll give him a lot of treats. Because hamsters are my favorite. So therefore Mr. M is going to be my favorite. Man, I swear my dogs do not bark this much in real life. Like, it's kind of actually getting on my nerves. So he is now her friend. So let's see if now when we play with him, if he won't bite us. See if my theory was correct. Oh, he's making little happy noises. I love when they make happy noises. And it didn't bite. Ah, nope, it bit her. It bit her. Well, hey, yep, we're gonna just walk away. That sounds about accurate, actually. So another interaction we can do is actually release the animal. And once you release the animal, you cannot get it back. There won't be any trace of it in the world. You're not gonna like be going through the world and randomly see the animal you release. It'll just kind of disappear from your game. And that's an alternative. If you don't want the pet, but you don't want to kill the pet, that's another way you can kind of, just let it go. So we are going to release it, and this is why I want to get a different pet from the rest of them, because I didn't want to release any of the ones we already had. So, sorry, Whiskers, you're going to have to go. So he says goodbye, and he puts him under there, and he runs away, and then he's gone. He's just gone forever. So while I'm at the computer, I might show off one of the more important things in this pack, and that is how to make your rodent's lifespan forever. Now, granted, when you do this, you still are responsible for feeding them, of course. If you don't feed them, they will die, but if you don't want to have to worry about your rodent pet just randomly dying, there is a way to give them eternal life. So right here we have to, I don't know if you can necessarily get it right away. Can you? Yes, you can. Okay, but there's two different treats here. Now, I'm not going to get this one because I don't really want this to be affected, but it's something I haven't mentioned yet is because I'm going to try to show it off later if I can catch it, because it's kind of rare to catch it completely. But your rodents actually will live secret lives, which is really cool. I mean, I'm not sure if they've ever done this before. I know they didn't do it in Sims 3 because, like, the rodents definitely were not this detailed. But, like, especially at night, you might see, like, a rocket blast off, or you might see a little dance party going on, or just something weird going inside the cage, and, like, the rodents are, like, living a secret life, not wanting you to know that they're living their secret life. And then also they'll have, like, sometimes where they'll write books and publish them, and then you'll just randomly get money into your household inventory from them writing books. And it's just, like, really little cool stuff like that. But if you don't want that, which why wouldn't you want that? That makes your game so much cooler. You can actually get this tree right here. It says IQ limiter. This numbing agent will return a rodent's mental capacity to that of a normal's pets. So you can do that. But this one is the one I'm most interested in, and it's the anti-aging treat. And it says this treat will permanently halt the aging process in rodents. So we definitely want to do that with our rodents. Let's get 4 of these, because we don't want to lose any of them. They are $300 each. Plus, I'm probably going to, like, they need to be buying a ton of these anyways, so let's actually have them do that, because we definitely want to sell these in our vet clinic that we have running. So we'll go ahead and purchase those as well. And let's, we can give those to her. So let's start out, we will, actually, I'm trying to get Gage to get his, friendship up with the Beluga. What did I name it? Beluga. So we will have him give the anti-aging treat. But we need to come get me to come give it to the rest of them. So we will feed anti-aging treat to all of them as well. And maybe we can talk to a little bit more now that we've calmed down from getting bitten. Let's see, where are you with your relationship? Not Mr. M, we want Babaluga. They're good friends. So actually this is perfect. So we're going to test out my theory. We tested out acquaintances of friends and they've gotten bitten both times. So let's try see if this does any better. And of course Gage is just kind of better with animals than I am, so that could have a lot to do with the results of this. Actually, no, it couldn't. Oh gosh, nope. Are you literally just gonna get bitten every single time? Seriously? That kind of sucks. Like, I would like to be able to play with the rodent without getting bitten by the rodent. That really bothers me. It didn't bite us! Oh my goodness! It finally didn't bite us. That is amazing. I don't know what I did. I know that like its friendship is supposed to affect it. Playful rodent time. For a tiny rodent, a little playtime goes a long way. Oh my goodness. Can we get 2 for 2? 2 for 2, come on. Yes! Oh my goodness! No, okay, Gage, where are you? You need to come play with your rodent now. Oh my goodness. Pretty sure all their attentions are low anyways. So, oh. Actually, it's content. But either way, we're going to play with it. That's the one Gage is close to. So let's see if it will have the same reaction now. Yes! Okay, our rodent stopped biting us. That is super exciting. Now I should mention I'm not going to kill any of my rodents in this part, but they can die from starvation, and of course if you don't give them the anti-aging treat, they will eventually just die off. I'm not exactly sure how long it would last, but it will just eventually die off if you don't give them the anti-aging treat. But this experience will not totally devastate your Sims like it would like an actual pet dying, like little Oliver here, and as well as like other Sims. Like it will give Like, of course, they'll be kind of shocked from, like, being around death if they were around when it died, but it doesn't really give them a moodlet because the Sims didn't really want it to be such a traumatic experience as for other things dying, because it's when a Sim dies, it's really hard to cheer your Sim up. It takes like 3 days. But there is a new death in the pack, so hopefully a little bit later I will show you that. But for now, let's show off a couple of the outfits in case you didn't watch my Create a Sim video. I did decide to put them in a couple of new outfits. So let's see, I forget if we can get them to change their outfits on their own. I don't think so. I think I still have to get Gage to change the outfits. But we're currently playing with Oliver, so let's do his first. So we do have to put him down to do that. So put Oliver down. I know. Oh, I love watching them play around. I did just give it to Oliver and Guru. I personally don't believe in dressing up your animals very much, especially in real life. Maybe on special occasions if you really wanted to, but I don't, like, it's something you can do if you want, but I think it's a little ridiculous. But when the smaller dogs get cold, especially Guru, I do try to put them in like a sweater or something, because like Guru literally has no fur and he's like a dog meant for the heat, so I do try to put him in like a hoodie or something. But like Gage's family just is always dressed up their dogs, so yeah, I gave him a couple of outfits. So this one's actually not from the new pack, but I really like it. And since we couldn't have any reptiles in the game, I gave him a reptile outfit, and it's like a rainbow lizard. But more importantly, this is one of the new outfits. His whole family, like every time Christmas time comes around, they give their dogs Christmas outfits too. Like I kid you not. So I gave Oliver his traditional Christmas sweater of the year. It's a little freezer bunny. I do like the freezer bunny, so that part makes me happy. But let's also have him come show off Guru's outfits. I based his first outfit off like an actual outfit he has. It's a little red hoodie. It's actually from the Cats and Dogs, but it actually is just like an outfit he has in real life. Well, it's not just like, but it has the red hood like it. We actually have a outfit for him that says straight out of the dog park, and he actually came from like a trailer park, so I thought it was quite appropriate for him, and it keeps him kind of warm. But then we also gave him a little bit more of a warmer option with the new pack, and that is the red Day of the Dead sweater. And I figure since he's a Chihuahua, that's kind of appropriate. Like, don't think I'm being racist against dogs in any way, but it's just kind of funny. So here's the new Dead of the Day dog sweater right there. So I thought we might just actually just watch them for a second. This one's in the tunnels. This one's on the wheel actually. So they can run on the wheel. Sometimes you'll see them going up in the tunnels like you do with this one. They tend to just sit up in that circle, and then they'll also crawl through the tunnels as well. And then here's another thing they do. They like to roll around in their food bowl. I'm hoping that's making... Actually, that's their food. So is that literally just dirt they can play in? I guess because most of the time when you have a rodent cage, you have like hay in the bottom and stuff. So... Wait. Yeah, there's hay up there too. I'm very confused. Oh, that's where they're going to sleep. Okay, so they sleep in the hay up there. Maybe that's where they I'm trying to think of where they use the restroom, because normally when you have a rodent, they would just use the restroom in the bottom of the cage. So I guess the bowl is like their litter box? Because that's their food. And also, I don't see their water either. I'm assuming it would have to be in here? Like, this cage is kind of not accurate to what a hamster cage probably should look like, but it is The Sims, so I'm gonna let it fly. Alright, so just like with your actual pets, your actual Sims, they do have needs. It's just a little bit different because you can't click on them and see your needs. Well, normally with an actual pet, if you don't have the mod I have, you can't click on them and see their needs either, but you can ask what's wrong. Of course, the rodents, they're not really that smart, so they're going to have this over here. So like I hovered over earlier, to see their names, they also do have, you can see their hunger, attention, and activity. Well, like this one, its hunger is low, but its content, its activity is content. I'm not exactly sure how you get the activity up, honestly. I'm not 100% sure on that. But everyone seems to be okay in hunger and content, everything else, except for... Oh, no, Mr. M seems to be alright too. Earlier, his attention activity was low, so maybe since he got running on the wheel, he wasn't running on the wheel earlier, so maybe since he was running on the wheel, that's why. But I'm not exactly sure because you can go over to your mailbox here, and one of my favorite cheats is you can shift click the mailbox and click alter needs. And then you can actually do fill needs for households or fill needs for world. Let's try household. Let's see. I think it didn't really affect anything. Alter needs, fill for the world. So I'm thinking this doesn't actually fix the needs of your pets, like the miniature pets, like it does. It will actually affect your actual pets, because I can go here and show you their needs are perfect now. The same for our Sims here. So that's something to be aware about. You can't just cheat their needs. You will actually have to. But they are simple pets to keep care of. Like, you can fill their food and clean their habitats. Those are the main two things you need to do to keep care of them. Of course, I've had these pets for almost 24 hours in the game, and they've not run out of food, and their cage has not been filthy yet. So these pets are actually extremely simple to keep care of. Even though yours is saying its habitat already has food, but it's saying that he's hungry. Like his food bowl keeps showing up. So maybe we should just feed him a treat, and that would be the best way. Maybe I'm assuming that would be another way to fill its hunger. So let's feed it a treat, and let's see. Yeah, now it says it's full. Hello. So this chick just kind of walked into our house. No notification, no anything. It doesn't say she's our landlord. Actually, I can prove she's not our landlord. This crazy looking person is our landlord right here. Famina Azuri. So you are now going to become our pet slave and become destined to die from our new death when we get to the point we can do that. So let's add her to our household. We'll add to family. Who are you? We have a full house now. Who are you? Savannah Joyson? We're going to call you Joyson. S. Joyson. Soyson. I don't know. But our pet's needs are getting kind of low because my Sim and my fiance have been really busy. So let's, his hunger's okay, but his attention is low. So we're going to play with it, even though we know it's going to bite you. And then we're going to give it attention, ask about its day, talk to... It looks like we don't have a... This is not our slave. Why am I doing this to my fiance? No, wrong person. So we are going to play with, and we will talk to, we'll ask about Day. We can ask about rodents. We can talk to again, and we can, again, we will have you play with it, because even though we know we'll bite you, and we're going to have you feed it a treat. Since we do have so many rodents, I figured it would be nice to have a sim that was specifically designated to keeping care of the rodents for us. So we're going to start with Alonzo right here. But what are your traits, actually? Yeah, you're coming back. You're trapped here now. Sorry. Even that, where are you? Oh, there you are. But we should probably learn about our new pet slave. So she's a snob. She's neat. Shows her man. She's a quick learner. And she's a spice hound. Well, I guess if you are a snob, it would and wouldn't work being our pet slave, because this is a really nice place. But you're gonna have to work for us. So let's see. This one, everything's okay on him. Everything's okay on Mr. M. And everything's okay on Blue. But we did have low needs on this one, so it's better off to do this. They are all kind of hungry, so we will go ahead and feed them their treat. I'm surprised, like, we haven't run out of food yet, because I would think we would need to refill their food by now. But, you know, whatever. Now we have a pet slave to do that for us. So, it's all good. Oh, let's make sure he bites you. Thank you. Thank you. See, our pets just like to bite people. Sorry about it. That's what you did when you just walked in our house uninvited. You decided to become our pet slave. So, have fun. Hold on. Wait a minute. You did not mention that you were a weird-looking vampire that came from the jungle to come feed off of us. Excuse me. Can you not feed off my fiance? Yeah, now you can't be our pet slave. You have to be locked outside and go die. Oh, don't think I'm gonna give you any mercy now. Like, look at our fiance. He's all passed out on the floor because you had to, like, suck all his blood out. Like, you didn't just go for a small drink. You went for a deep drink. So, yeah, you can now burn out here and die. It shouldn't take too long, right? Alright, there we go, finally. She's busting in the fire, and just go die. And Grim will come keep care of that. Yep, that's what you get. What? No, no, no! Whoa, what? Why? Your needs were not okay. No. Don't run away. Hold on. Reset. Where'd you go? Where are you? You're still here. Okay. Says head. Wait, no. Didn't mean to do that. Alter needs. Fill needs for the world. Okay. Good now. I'm sorry, Oliver. I was so focused on killing her that I forgot to love you. Come here. I love you. I love you way more than her. Let's give him a treat, and we'll hug. Oliver's the one dog that would not run away. Oh my god, especially from Gage. Okay, thank you, Grim the Sim the Grim, for taking this horrible woman away from our fiance and risking him dying, because I'm a protective bitch like that. Alright, so this is what I was talking about in the beginning of the video. Whoa! let's play that on normal time. Where the cat will like paw at the rodent while it's in the tunnels, and it's just like trying to basically play with it or scare it, depending on what kind of cat you've had. John's probably trying to scare it. I'm just gonna be real. And now both Athena and John are on there at the same time. I didn't realize you could have 2 cats on there at once. That is so cool. It is happening. Like, the hamster is having a little rave party. It's so adorable. Can you actually see the hamster dancing? I don't think so. Oops. I'm not doing good at cameraing. And it already went off. I'm not exactly sure where he is. Like, what happened when he did the rave. But it said, what was that music coming from Mr. M's habitat? That rodent is showing how far its career has come since its dance in the 80s. Alright, so Danny here actually just earned us some royalties. So it says, book royalties received. Oh, and there's one from Beluga 2. It says, so for Danny, it says, goat certain under the name Stephen Rat King, rodents, reptiles, the life and times of Danny. Continue the charts of Samai Shuna of Times bestsellers list. The book publisher Printed Arts is thrilled to deliver this royalty payment and express their eager application to say Stephen's upcoming novel. Now, with our Beluga, I should have just named it something easier for me to say. It says, thank you, Beluga. The doctor at the Scared and Bleeding Memorial Hospital wants to express their gratitude to Beluga. 2018 will be remembered in medical histories as the year full of functioning ear was grown on Beluga's back, which was then transferred to a sim suffering from angina. Thank you, Beluga! Now, of course, to go on all these little secret life adventures, sometimes your rodents will have to go away. So this is what it looks like when your rodents are currently not home. And, I don't know, I thought you might be able to read the sign or something, but I don't think so. But when it's there, all you can do is rename Alonzo. But he is here now, and it says, Tiny Rodent, Big Adventure. Alonzo brought you a postcard from its grand adventure. This little rodent traveled an awful long way. So let's see what he got us. I believe family inventory will be the way to go with that. And it looks like we got a Whisperan's Wharf postcard, and it's rare. And with these postcards, you can actually pin these up here. And also, if you have other postcards, like from, there's like this corkboard you can get. I'm not sure if it's Sims base game or if it's another stuff pack or expansion pack or something, but when you get it, you can get a pen pal, and your pen pal will send you postcards, so you can either put them on this or vice versa. You can put them on that corkboard as well. So it looks like we actually got another postcard from Adventure that's actually different than the other ones. It's a Champley Sims postcard. So let's put it there. It looks a lot like the Eiffel Tower, so maybe he went to somewhere like France. I don't know. Alright, it looks like Beluga is coming in for another win with the postcards. And we have a Al Samara postcard. So that is his third postcard. Like, I'm really proud of him. We'll put that right in the middle there. So it looks like Danny's getting into trouble. It says, trace signatures of radiation seems to be lingering by Danny's habitat. Thankfully, readings are low enough to pose no danger to the Sims. What kind of trouble does this didn't think it's getting into. Whoa, never mind. There it is. There it is. Okay. Yeah. I think there was definitely a nuclear blast in there. Alright, you guys, so we are finally here to do the death. I had to wait a while for the cages to get dirty, which is why all this stuff was coming up randomly, because I was playing in between. It took about 2.5, 3 days for the cages to come dirty. Like, I've been playing on this save file, like, since 6 o'clock, and it's 1:30 in the morning. I only took like an hour break. So yeah, it took a while. But we're here. So this means we need to find a new rodent servant. Is that what we called him? I'm pretty sure. But since that vampire didn't work out, I'm thinking we do our landlord. So I'm wondering, because plus I'm just curious to see what's gonna happen if you kill off your landlord. Like, will you get a new landlord? There she is. Alright, so let's look at our landlord. Jeez, okay. I don't think we could really get in trouble for anything here. So let's add her to the family. Alright. Why are you so sad? You don't have a reason you're sad, you're just sad. Alright. Well, first, let's go ahead, I still don't think any of them need food filling, which is really surprising to me. But, you know, we can let's at least clean the habitat, and we'll see how it looks. Are you coming? You have to come do your job. You saw you fell into this trap. Oh, that's cool. So they actually pull it out underneath. I guess that's where the bedding's going. I was wondering that earlier. So I guess it's just like a grate underneath the bedding. That's kind of cool. But we do need to also test out being mean to the animals. Of course, we weren't going to be mean to our own animals. So let's go to the rat over here. We'll say she doesn't like rats. Let's talk, and we will yell at, and we will call names, and I think the other ones are just regular, like, nice ones. Can we do this again? Yell at. Not much of an interaction. I was expecting him to like run and hide, but it's just like, nah, come at me, man. Okay, so the way you do this is you have to, when their habitat needs cleaning, which it really needs cleaning, you're supposed to try to play with them. And if you have a negative relationship, it will definitely have a further chance of them biting you, and then once they bite you, you should get the disease if their cage is dirty. Bite her. Yes! Okay, so this means she should be getting the disease. Aha! Alright, so it's starting to happen. It says feeling. Okay, that's gonna be you soon. You can stop mourning them. It says she doesn't feel good. Her head is pounding and she can't shake a cough. Becomes fuzzy fever in 21 hours. Alright, so while waiting on 21 hours to be over. It only has 11 hours left. It did say that the pet is very hungry without food. The rodent may not make it much longer fill its food bowl or feed it a treat. So I think we'll do both because we do need to show off filling its food bowl as well. But we'll go ahead and give it a treat as well. But that means it took about 3 days, I would say, for the food bowl to run out. So that's not too bad. Alright, so we're giving it a treat, and now let's fill its food bowl. The rest of them probably will need their bowl to be filled too. So it looks a lot like just filling a regular pet bowl, which I hadn't actually seen that yet, so yeah. But I'm assuming, no, that one's still fine. This one needs filling, and that one's fine. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm finally catching the freaking rocket ship. I'm so excited. Let's watch this. Whoa! I love how the light looks like a second moon. Okay, so let's read the notification. Read the notification. Okay, it says 3, 2, 1, blast off! Fascinating. Alonso appears to be conducting experiments on reaching escape velocity from his habitat. So, even though he just shot off, he's already back, which is really weird. I guess he was just testing experiments, but still, it's really cool. Alright guys, so I think she's finally come to the realization that she's going to die. She keeps mourning over this grave, and she is like seconds away from getting the disease if she already hasn't. Actually, she may already be there. Oh, it's going to happen in a couple of seconds. 2, 1. Fuzzy fever. Her cough has turned into a full-blown fever. Though the dizzy spells can't be a good sign. She's losing control of her bladder. She should research the fever and find a cure. Really? It still has to go another 24 hours before she has the rabbit rodent fever? Well, she's at least losing control of her bladder at that, so I want to see if we can get her to lose control of her bladder. So let's fast forward a little bit. I mean, she is our pet slave. She might as well clean up the puddles of our actual pets. Yeah, she doesn't have to just care for the rodents. Now that I think about it. And we want to make the end of her life like as miserable as possible, you know? You know what I mean? No. No. Let's see. Let's look at her needs. Yeah, you can see her bladder going down like significantly quickly. How's our hamsters doing? Let's check on them. So they're all pretty okay. We could at least feed them a treat. Oh, look, she just filled up their food bowl. That's cool. I didn't did anyone else need to have their food bowl filled? I didn't even realize they had to. Aww. Oliver has all these hearts around him. Let's see. It said she just has to pee. So I'll have it in like 30 seconds. I'm sure it's like soon she gets done giving all these treats. Really has to pee. Okay. So this is just having to make her go to the bathroom now. It's not like making her like piss herself. It's just making her like very quickly lose her bladder needs. Let's see how quickly it goes down again. And I'll probably reset all their needs a little bit. It looks like she got really dizzy there as well. I don't know if it's contagious yet or not. I don't think it is. Because I'm not seeing any of them get it. So it must be in the next stage. Which I think is ridiculous that, we're having to go through so many stages. Like, I know you, like, want to get them, like, be able to save them. But still at the same time, like, it'd be cool if we didn't have to go through, like, 3 or 4 stages. You know, just, like, 1 or 2 stages would have been enough. So I just want one more time. I want to see exactly how quickly this goes down. I am fast forwarding through it. I did up all the dogs' needs so they wouldn't like die. I didn't feel like that would be very good. So this is in triple speed. And I'm watching it go down. It's not going down as like quickly as I thought it might, but it's still going down pretty quickly. I'm just also constantly checking on them. Oh no! Are things not good? Okay, how about let's have her repair it. Hell, she doesn't have to just be our pet slave. She could just be our slave in general. And this is not a racist thing, by the way. I like the other slave we have was not black, so I don't want anyone to think it's a racist thing. It's just kind of funny, and I don't want any of my sons to die. Chom, what are you doing? No, no, this is how pets have seizures. Stop. Sneak attack. No. Come clean up after yourself, please. Throw away. Actually, I don't even know if we have a bin, like, in this whole build, now that I think about it. So, let's see if she actually has to go take it outside. And her bladder is in the yellow, so we'll see how that goes. What do you do with it? I'm very confused what you did with that trash. It's not in your inventory, is it? Oh, no, you have the parts for it, though. And once again, she already has to pee. So that is how quickly your sim will end up having to pee in this stage. I'm not really seeing anything else, though, besides just, like, dizziness, you know? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright! So you are contagious. She has become dangerously contagious. Nearby sims are in danger of having the rabbit rodent fever spread to them. She should urgently seek help by researching the disease on a computer or by consulting with her local veterinarian. Untreated cases of rabbit rodent fever are known to result in death. Okay, well that's what we want. So we're definitely not going to complain about that. So we're going to lock the door for everyone. You know, we're going to lock the door for everyone except Gage. Because he may come out here and decide to perhaps keep care of her a little bit and see if he actually catches. We'll see if he actually catches the disease. Just because I know she's going to need a toilet. I don't want her puking and peeing all over my porch because I don't really want to clean that up. We're going to give her a toilet. There, we hid it behind the tree so she has some privacy. We'll give her a sink though. No need for that. But let's see, it says she's dazed, rabbit rodent fever. It's a full outbreak of rabbit rodent fever. She looks delirious and she's dangerously contagious. Her condition is rapidly decreasing. She should use a computer to research the illness or consult with a veterinarian immediately. It could result in grave consequences. Alright. Alright, so let's have Gage come out here, actually. I've been having him avoid coming out here because he keeps mourning. But maybe we will, just stay out here long enough to... We'll just check on her. You know? We'll just console about the death. That's kind of a messed up thing to do since we killed them and we're about to kill her, but it is what it is. We're just trying to pass the time. Let's see. So how long until death? Does it say? Death in 22 hours. Okay, well, we are going to try to catch this first. Let's see. There needs to be something else for him to do. Okay, well, if he's gonna be out here with her, he might as well have a reason to be. So yeah. Might as well get a punching bag. Not seeing him catching the disease yet, but I'm sure it won't be too long. Just being near her should have it. And we're actually just gonna lock the door now. So we're just gonna lock the door for everyone. And Gage is kind of trapped out here with her as well. So I'm wondering how long this is going to take. Also, is she going to be with him out here with her? I'm not sure if she will, but she's going to have to. Wow, really? Really? You're gonna pee yourself? Like I literally just got you to sit down on the toilet. Like, I even built a wall for you, and you still, like, you sat on the toilet and then you stood up and peed yourself. You're a freaking idiot, but I'm going to blame the disease. I'm not going to blame you. Actually, we'll be nice and we'll just give her a shower. We won't give her a good shower. We'll just give her a cheap shower, but it's a shower nonetheless. Alright, so as he is just like dancing next to her, crying her eyes out, he did contract the disease. Gage's head is starting to ache and there's a bit of a tickle in the back of his throat. Seems like he may have contracted a serious illness. So it looks like he starts all the way over from this fuzzy disease, so he also has the chance to get rid of it early on, which is what we're going to do with him. So I've about had enough of this. I want to know what this is, so we're going to come over to my computer here, which I'm surprised I'm not already at, because I spend most of my time at it, like even on this save file. And we are going to research rodent fever. And this is how we discover what medicine to get for it. And it looks like we found the cure. It says rabbit rodent fever is a dangerous disease. Left untreated, it results in death. As the conditions of the patients worsens, the disease mutates into an airborne contagion which spreads to another sim close proximity. Thankfully, there's help available. Use a computer to order the rodent remedy. You can choose to order a cure to induce yourself against future outbreaks as well. So we're going to do that. So we have to go to order, I believe. It says purchase rodent remedies. Oh, it looks like there's two. Okay. So it says permanently protect sims from catching rodent fever. We're going to get two of those. Those are both $800. And it says rabbit rodent immediately cures any stage of rodent fever. So it's good. I was worried about that. And it's $500. So I was worried that it was going to only cure like the final stage, but no, it cures both. So we're going to give both of these to Gage. And we're going to meet up in the living room. We can unlock this door now and delete all this stuff as well. Because as long as we're taking the serum to cure it, we're not going to catch it. So that should be fine. We can get rid of this gross toilet. Alright, so both me and my fiance are at the table. I'm just going to quickly set them to drink this, so we'll have him drink this one and her drink this one. I thought it'd be cute to kind of like do it at the same time, so they could be like, cheers, to get rid of this stuff. And that's what it looks like for both of those. And also, let's go ahead and have him drink this one so he never catches this again. So it looks like our Bubbeluga here, all his space trips have finally paid off. It says Bubbeluga's miniature rocket launches have resulted in a large-cap asteroid mining operation. It's generally placed some of the space minerals it's returned inside of your household inventory. So let's go look at this. Ooh, large space rock. That's really pretty. Let's actually get this out and put it on the dining room table and take a look at it. Oh my gosh, that is huge. And perfect for our centerpiece. I love it. I absolutely am actually obsessed with this. Alright, so we have another tiny space delivery. It says Luna's miniature rocket launches have been resulted in, yeah, it says the same thing, except this one says it's a large space rock. This one is a unnaturally large space rock. So, holy crap. That is huge. Yeah, that'll work. Oh my gosh, let me put the walls up so we actually know what this looks like. Wow. This is huge. Like, that's no joke. Like, wow. So part of this stage of the disease is you get to throw up a lot. And every time you throw up, it makes it look absolutely horrible. And I don't know if y'all just saw her face, but like, hold on. Is she still that face? Up there's the face. Look at that nice dazed face. So I figured if we're gonna go through the trouble of killing the sim after making her completely throw up and continuously cleaning up after herself, we might as well actually get to know a little bit about her. So it looks like she's evil, a geek, a music lover, and she wants to be a good vampire. Wait, you're a vampire too? What? Wait a minute. Ah, perfect. My son's right here. Wait, no you're not. You don't have a vampire trait to feed off someone. You have normal needs. Why do you have the good vampire? Maybe she wants to be a vampire. But you know what? Instead of eternal life, you're getting death. But it does kind of surprise me she's evil because she keeps crying over that grave. But the music lover explains why she keeps going back to this area. So, yeah. But either way, she's gonna die. Death in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Almost. Just had to cry over her first. Oh. And she's down. She is over. So we finally killed her. I was really hoping my Sims were not going to be sad. That apparently is not the case. So let's have Grim come take her. I'm not sure if there's any way to like actually bring the ghost out during the day. I'm not sure. But I really want to see her ghost as well. Like the only thing left after this death is seeing the ghost, because the ghost is awesome. So let's go ahead and fast forward her death a little bit. Now you care about Sim dying? Really? Really? Like, that is a shame. She did not, like, I did not care at all about this other Sim, but when it came to, like, her, apparently, I think I'm more so crying over the fact that, we no longer have a pet slave, and we're gonna have to do all the work ourselves. There she is. We finally have accomplished the new death. So when it came to the landlord stuff, it did give us a new landlord, and it's been that same chick that has been trying to hang out with us and contact us the entire time. Like, so that answers my question. You do just get a new landlord if you kill your other one, but it's kind of weird that it was already someone that was in our acquaintances. Yeah, I would have thought it would just been like someone new pop up on the list, but no, just someone that we already knew. Oh my gosh, you guys, the ghost is finally here. I told you this ghost is awesome. So this is our new ghost. It is a hamster that is, let me just put this on normal speed, that is foaming at the mouth. She looks to be crying over her own grave, or maybe the other grave that she's been crying over. But that's fine, because we finally have the new death type finally completed. It took 3 nights for this ghost to appear, like it does most ghosts, but that's fine. I'm really excited, actually. Like, this ghost is awesome. This whole new death is awesome. It's probably my favorite part of this pack, which makes this pack completely worth it. Of course, this pack to me, I believe is actually a really awesome pack. I really enjoy it. I gave my complete thoughts on whether or not, like, the whole, whether or not it should have been in the Sims for Cats and Dogs versus whether it should have been pack alone. I gave my full thoughts on that in the very first video at the very first part of it, if you really want to know my opinions on that. But I still think this is a really cool pack to get. I think you should totally get it. It's only $10 on Origin. If you haven't already gotten it already, go get it. Yeah, I don't know how many times I can say, but, like, go get this pack. Like, I love it. Like, it has just enough game content to add to your game, as well as having, like, a couple of build and buy and create a sim as well. But the new death is just, like, worth it, as well as the miniature pets. I love miniature pets. Also, I found out that me and my family are a very twisted family. We just kind of kill a lot of other Sims. Like, my Sim's a doctor, and my fiance is a freaking, runs a vet clinic in the game, but yet we're over here at our house just killing a bunch of people. So, I don't know, I've had a lot of fun. This is the first video I've actually played around with my family in, so I hope you enjoyed that as well. I know I really did. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and do all that awesome stuff, because you guys are awesome people, and I'll see you next time. Okay,